Hi there, it's me, NikkiB. I'm here live in my home office. Look at that, my backdrop is falling. Okay, well, that's hilarious, at least to me. It worked for like the first 10 minutes that I was fussing around with it, but here I am with my backdrop falling off. Anyway, cheers to that. I'm carrying a new mug today because, well, isn't everyday Monday and it's not morning anymore. So this mug was given to me by my friend Meredith. Now Cohen, Mazel Tov Meredith, she gave this to me. Maybe she needs it now. Anyway, this is always right. David Berstein, I'm sure, believes that. Anyway, I am reporting to you live here from my home office, just like everyone else is reporting from their home offices. And I wanted to connect with you in a different way today and talk about what it's like for us at COVID-19, Casa de Berstein, and how we are all faring. Anyway, it is tight under one roof, and I'm sure that everyone is having similar experiences about what it looks like to be under one roof. I don't know if you know or realize, but we have an 11 and an 8, and they require tons of supervision. And while it feels really nice to be slowing down and having more time together, that's been super. The kids require a lot of supervision, and I have earned, my husband has certainly earned my respect because he's a teacher, and keeping kids engaged is the biggest challenge that we face, and of course the draw to screens and all of the other things as well. It's just a challenge being here and trying to get my work done along with caring for my children and all of that. So I have a few notes that I just want to consult with my computer really quickly. Getting out and having a little bit of time on your own, that 1 hour walk or that 1 hour run or that 1 hour bike ride, it really gives me an appreciation for the kids being in school, and also an appreciation for the teachers and keeping my kids engaged. Because boy, oh boy, keeping kids engaged. I had a really interesting conversation with one of my girlfriends about how her perception of her child having ADHD, but in fact it's really more about the teachers engaging our kids. And it's surprising how much engagement our kids need. So cheers to my husband. Hi Joni, it's good to see you too. Cheers to my husband for keeping kids engaged and physically fit, and to all of our teachers. And I certainly appreciate all of our teachers. Another thing that I think is interesting is these weird fantasies that I'm having about what it would be like if I didn't have kids, and how efficient and how much more connecting I would get to do with my husband and sit and have conversations at the end of the day. But at this point in time, we are very occupied with our kids. Every meal is with our kids, and bedtimes seem to be slipping, at least for us. It's a fact of humanity for us. So we're having these interesting conversations with our kids. That's really nice. But my connection with my husband, he and I are not getting time alone, which is a challenge. So for those of you who are, single or coupled up, enjoy this time together or on your own, because it's pretty amazing to have a little bit of this downtime. We've certainly slowed down and connected a lot better with our kids. And also we've been training our dogs. That's another thing that I may or may not have told you about, but we have been actively training our dogs. We consulted with a gentleman named Matt Small, so cheers to Matt Small, because he has changed our life. Our dogs are 100% better behaved. He's with Desert Cove Canine, so shout out to him. He actually has a Monday morning coffee mug. But one of the things that I'm really having a hard time with above all else is Zoom meetings. Is anyone else having an issue with Zoom meetings? Because there's a certain flatness that happens in the eyes when people are, trying to engage with the person to whom they're speaking, but the eyes go flat. And so for me, that experience of being face-to-face, and if any of you know me, which I think some of you know me pretty well, that face-to-face interaction, that grabbing, hugging, and squeezing, I'm a big squeezer. I mean, when I see anyone, it's a humongous hug. So missing those humongous hugs and missing seeing people's eyes dance or be sad if they're sad, or be expressive, this flat two-dimensional connecting is really flattening the experience. And so for me anyway, I would love to see your faces, or at least do a FaceTime coffee chat. This is Monday morning coffee, so of course we close with our cheers. But if you would like to have a coffee with me, I would actually love to have a coffee with you, is really the bigger request is, would you have a coffee with me? Because the face-to-face interaction is what I'm missing. So if you could help me out and say, Nick, let's have a coffee, let's schedule a coffee for 9:30 on Tuesday morning, I would love to have a coffee with you. Just let me know, because I'm missing that. So I hope that you guys are all getting fulfilled in ways that you didn't realize was missing. I myself have been walking 3 miles a day, so there's about 15 miles on my log, on my meter, a week at least, that I am seeing my dog hair becoming better trained. Once again, another cheers to Matt Small, because he's my guy. Desert Cove Canines, that's the little plug, that's right. I highly recommend him, and I'm really missing everybody. So please give yourself a virtual squeeze from me. I miss you, and I hope to see you, and please let me know when you're ready to have coffee, because I am dying for a coffee. Of course, there's also 5 o'clock wine hour, and I'm happy to have a glass of wine with you, or a drink, whatever you'd like. I hope to see you soon, and I'm going to be posting a little more often, so it's good to see you. And if you missed at the beginning, my backdrop fell off, so it was great. It was really quite funny. Anyway, nice to see you. Cheers. Here's looking at you. Thanks so much for joining me for Monday morning coffee in the afternoon on Monday. Bye.